Hi, here's an example of how to convert 6 up labels, so it's 2 across and 3 down, to Excel file, so you've got the output of each line. So you've got Mr. B sample in the label there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you've got separate columns for each address line, and all the labels back into Excel format. And this is how to do it. So I'm going to close that down. Now if you open PDF Data Extractor, the link is in description of this video. Now there's a pre-setup one already set up. I'll show you that first. Click on Load Setup. In the install folder there's one called Example Labels, which is set up for this format here. Now I'll show you how it works. To test it, you can just click Process and click Yes, and that's the output there. Now first of all, the header is in Setup, Header on Output File. So in this case put name, comma, address, comma, city, state, zip. To start off the extraction, I can give you an explanation of that. I'm just going to remove part of them, and this would just do the first one. So what I want to do is on the first Mr. is right mouse on it, output. Now I want to join plus add space. The vertical is always going to be in the same place. When this pops up, that is the range of horizontal range. So to get it all, I want 21 to 45, but the next address starts at, if you look here, Mr. A sample at 324. So I can go right up to say 320, and that will allow for any long address names. Press enter, so that one's set up. You'll notice that this checkbox is set here. Now the reason why, sometimes in PDFs some words are not quite in line, there might be a 1 pixel lower or higher, so this fixes that problem. So if I uncheck that, you can see that there's one here, the vertical is 720, 720 and then 721, which is wrong, it should be in 720. So if I fix vert, it puts them all into the same. It's actually in the PDF that way. Usually computer generated PDFs don't have a problem. Sometimes scanned ones can very slightly feel like skewed, for example. So that fixes that problem. So that's the first line done. I'm going to actually move these other lines, and I can show you. Click Process on that. Click Yes, and you can see it's output the name. So what I want to do is do the same for the next line down, which is the address line. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 it starts on. Output, same again. This selection here, 21 to 320. The vertical's always going to have to match 720 for this to work. Click Process, Yes. And there we go, they got the second. And then do the same on the next line, which starts with Clinton. Output, do exactly the same. Join a space, 320. That tells you what column it's going to output to in the Excel file. So that's all set up. So I want to actually add a line feed at the end of this. So I'm going to output extras, line feed. Because I've got multiple on the same page, I need to put in a line feed to tell it that. Click Yes. So now you can see it's output 3 lines as I want. So you can put any number of PDFs in now, that same format, and it will output those 3 lines, but only this box here. So you need to replicate this for all the others in the setup. And once it's set up, you can save it and reload it later. You don't have to do it again. So click on Mr. again, output, join a space, slightly different now. I can just put 999. So that will do that one, and then I'm going to go on to the next one. Output, join a space, 999. This is the one in the middle of the page. Clean turn. A space, 999, and then I want to add a line feed on extra of that. So that's the second one output. So that should match that, which it does. And that's it. You just keep on going down the setup until it's done them all. If it does set up the labels one, which I've previously set up, you can see that I'm setting up for every single label with that settings. And then when you finish, just click process. Yes, it's all done. If you want to process many files, same format, click on prepare list, add files into there, and then process them all at the same time to one output report file. And that's it. Give it a try.